everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Vanessa, and no, you are not watching a repeat. This is the second part to my video. If you haven't seen the first part, I will link it either up above or down below or something, but I ended up showing you guys my version, gluten-free style, of Panda Express's chow mein. So in this video, we are going to be showing you how we make our gluten-free orange chicken, and I swear that it tastes so freaking close. One thing that I also miss about going to Panda Express when I could eat gluten was I do love their orange chicken. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I like to grab like a piece of the orange chicken and then like dip it into the chow mein, and then it gets like on the outside, and then it's a 2-in-1. It's great. It's great, but I can't have it anymore. And if you guys are like me and have to eat gluten-free, or you guys have celiac or IBS or GERD or all the other things that we have that are going on, not only with our health and gut, but yeah, we also have to give up some of our favorite foods. So I'm hoping that this meal gives you a peace of mind and curbs the craving that we are not able to have anymore. But yeah, so if you guys would like to see how I make Panda Express's orange chicken, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things that we're going to be using. So if you need to pause, take a picture of this. This is everything that we're using in this recipe. I'm going to try to walk you through every single little thing, but if I don't, I will try to leave everything down in the description box. That way you guys can follow along. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get to them. I'll answer whatever maybe I missed or you weren't able to catch or I didn't explain correctly enough, but we're gonna try to get through this. So first we're gonna start off with, I bought a whole entire thing of chicken thighs. Now we did try this recipe one time with chicken breast, and it did turn out a little dry. I recommend chicken thighs. If you're trying to be super healthy about it, then go for breast, but they do dry out very quick, so just be a little bit careful when it comes to frying them. But the thighs, they worked perfect. Honestly, they tasted just like it, and they were so flavorful. And the fat on them, we took off like, you know, a decent size amount of fat, but the fat held on and then it like rendered when it was cooking, and it gave it so much more flavor. So I recommend thighs all the way. And then we cracked about 5 eggs. Now this goes to how many thighs you use. Like I said, we use an entire pack, a big pack, like a family pack. So it was 5 eggs. So kind of go by your judgment on that one, depending on how many thighs you have. And then we're going to whisk them together, and we're gonna let these babies just soak in there for a little bit. And while we let them soak, we are going to be getting our flour mixture ready. It's flour / cornstarch type of mixture. Remember, all of this is gluten-free, so if you're not gluten-free, you can use probably normal flour, but for us gluten-free folk, just make sure the cornstarch and everything else is gluten-free. Make sure you check your packaging and make sure every single one of them is gluten-free. Then we are going to get a big bag. Now you can do this in batches if you need to. We had to do it in 2 batches, so I'm just letting you know. This is the part that I'm probably going to leave measurements for both this and the sauce. There's gluten-free flour, there's cornstarch, and then there's seasonings with it. There's, I want to say we did, oh crap, we did ginger. We did, I want to say there was garlic salt powder, garlic powder. I'm gonna leave everything down below because this went so fast. Plus my husband did this part, so yeah, it went super quick. But yes, make sure to check the description to make sure that you get all the recipe, everything. We did find this recipe on Pinterest, so if I can find the link for that, I'll leave that one down below. But we did tweak it a little bit to make it our own as well. So just letting you know, you also have the freedom to play with this as much as you need to. You know, take away things, add things. If you think something is better, please go for it. Feel free, knock yourself out. You do you. And then this is what I mean. We only did about half the batch, and then we shake it and just keep on shaking. I didn't speed this part up. I'm just letting you guys see it real time about how my husband shakes the bag. But basically we just shake and get it all coated. Now be careful to not have any excess flour on. You want to shake them off. Like I usually put them in like a strainer, not a strainer, what are those things called? Like a sifter. We kind of, well, not an actual sifter. I didn't film it, but it's kind of like a, I don't know, pretty much I just shake off the excess. So just shake off the excess flour. We don't want that, because if not, it gets a little grainy and then it tastes all funny and weird. So just make sure you get off any excess flour. Then we used peanut oil and sunflower oil only because that's what we had on hand. We recommend peanut oil completely because it takes the oil flavor away, but you guys can use whatever you want, just anything high heat related. So please no olive oil or anything like that. You will catch your house on fire. We don't want that. Anything high heat. So canola oil, vegetable oil, sunflower, peanut. I don't think avocado. Is avocado high heat? I don't think it is, but just a high heat oil. And we don't really go by the actual like heat part of it. I would say maybe it's at like 350, but I'm not sure. We just kind of put in a chopstick, like a wooden chopstick, and we make sure that it's boiling. That's how we know that it is hot enough. Now be careful not to make the oil too hot. We usually have it on like a medium heat because you don't want it to not cook the chicken but then burn your flour. So be careful of that. You want it to be the perfect temperature to where it cooks your chicken at the same time as cooking your flour, and that way nothing burns and nothing is undercooked. Just be careful about that, and don't cook the pieces too different in size, because then you're gonna get some pieces of chicken that cook faster than others, and then it turns into this big old mess. So just try to make all of your chicken uniform in size. And this is what I'm talking about with the excess flour. You can see some of the pieces have a little bit more flour on them than others, and that just didn't cook off. So just be a little bit careful of that and just kind of try to get off as much flour as you possibly can. It's okay if you get a little bit on there. Most of the time it'll get covered by the sauce anyways. And then this part also is going to go insane. So like I said, anything that I do not go over will be down in the description, and I'm going to try my best to explain it all, because like I said, this went really fast because it cooks really fast. I recommend getting a wok. You don't have a wok, please go to like Ross. That's where we got ours. It's big enough, it's huge, and it fits a lot. Just it works a lot better. But we did soy sauce, we did ginger, and then this is where I'm confused on the spices. I want to say it was garlic powder and pepper and salt and all of those mixtures. This is sugar. I want to say we did brown sugar. There's orange juice, definitely, because that's the whole point of orange chicken. Now we did a little bit more than the recommended amount, so I want to say that we had doubled the recipe and it turned out to be 2 cups, but we did a little bit more than 2 cups. I would say like 2 cups and then like 1/4 of a cup, and that was perfect. And then we make a cornstarch water mixture, kind of the same as what we did with the chow mein, and we add that to it. Now on this part, you are going to see this stuff thicken up fast, and I mean freaking fast, because it did. The moment you throw in the cornstarch, it literally just starts to thicken like into like almost like this like candied type of texture, like a caramel in a way. It was great. But and we did add some crushed red chili flakes, because we noticed that at Panda they do have kind of like a peppery, like a spicier thing in them. You kind of get little bits of it, so we did add that to it. I would say add a little bit more. Oh, here's rice vinegar. See, look it. I'm trying to know where we're going with this, and like I can't even remember what's in it. But I'm telling you this thing was so good. It tasted exactly like it. So just be like, you have to try this. You do. You guys have to try it because it's so freaking good. I was so excited. I haven't had Panda in like a year, 2 years now, 3 years, something like that, because I haven't had Panda even before I had gotten sick without realizing that I needed to go gluten-free. Like, this was back with my GERD and my stomach issues. Like, I haven't had Panda in forever, and I was so excited for this recipe. But yeah, so right here, you are going to see how fast everything boils and then how fast everything thickens. And once we get it to a thick texture, please taste as you go. Just be very careful. This stuff gets very, very hot. If you feel like something's off at all, then add, take away as much as you need to. And then once it starts to thicken up, you're going to see that we throw in the cornstarch mixture. It's going to thicken. Cornstarch mixture. See that. And I'll leave the measurements for that. That way you guys can do it exactly the way that it needs to be done so that it will thicken and not stay like soupy like this. And oh my God, this is going to be so satisfying. You literally see it just thicken. It's amazing. Just watch. Just hold on. Once it gets thick though, then we are going to add the chicken, and we're just going to keep stirring and stirring until everything gets coated in this sauce. So yeah, I'll show you in a second. But watch. Feast your eyes on this as it starts to thicken. Literally watch it. Do you see it? It's thickening right before your eyes. Isn't that amazing? Oh my God, that is so amazing. We literally watched it in person and it was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, just keep stirring it. We don't want it to burn. So just remember to keep stirring it, and then it's going to thicken like this. And once it gets to a texture that you like, turn off the heat and then add your chicken and just mix, 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 mix. Now, like I said, we doubled the recipe. If you want it saucy, but like with less chicken, then just do less chicken. If you want it more saucy, then maybe triple the recipe. It's completely up to you. But yeah, we had doubled the recipe because we had eaten this for about 3 nights. So we had to triple the recipe, or double. We doubled the recipe. So yeah, right here we are going to add the chicken, and then we're just going to stir, 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 and let it get evenly coated all throughout. This should be enough sauce. Trust me, this was enough sauce for all of this. So you should have enough. Look at that. Does that not look like orange chicken? Does it not look like Panda Express? I'm so excited. I was so happy eating this meal. I was in heaven. It's so good. It tasted just like it. Does it like, just tell me. Tell me that doesn't look like it. Tell me that does not look like orange chicken. You wouldn't even know. If I took orange chicken that was from Panda Express and I had put a picture of it right here, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, right? Yeah. Go ahead, give this a try. I promise you will not regret it. It is so freaking good. And please let me know how much you like it, because I loved it. And And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. But if not, that's fine. You're welcome back anytime. And let me know how you guys like these videos. I'm thinking of starting a new series. I have a few other ones set in mind. We have actually also started filming. I'm doing the black pepper chicken from Panda Express, and we are also doing the fried rice and the beef and broccoli. So if there's any other ones that you guys want, not just from Panda Express, but from anywhere that you guys like fast food wise that we can't have anymore, then please let me know and I will attempt to make it. And I'm so excited for this series. I hope you guys liked it too, and I hope you guys enjoyed the meals. If you did, please let me know how you liked them. I would love to hear feedback or anything, what you guys maybe did a little bit different, and maybe it made it taste like it even more. I would love to know. Let's share recipes. Let's overcome this gluten-free lifestyle and not let it take us and break us to where we can't have anything anymore. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.